Okay, I would be lying if I said I knew this was coming. Well, kind of, because I did kind of know that Ubuntu phones were coming, but maybe only about 2 or 3 years ago. Or maybe not. It's confusing. But yeah, Ubuntu phones. It's real, and no joke. Now, way back then, when Samuel the Tech Geek and a few others started screaming that the smartphones were going to kill the two major handhelds, PS Vita and Nintendo 3DS, I said that 3DS was going to be fine, but PS Vita was going to die. And fast forward to now, and I was pretty much correct. And the main reason why I said that was because Windows Phone. If you listen to most of the people, they were saying Microsoft coming into the cell phone market and the smartphone market, they're going to help devastate the entire handhelds, and it clearly didn't happen because I knew from the start that Microsoft was going to fuck this up, and they did. Windows Phone was a complete and absolute joke, especially Windows Phone 8, which just, is dead. And now they got their new Windows Phone. And the main reason is that they screwed up so many basic things that iOS and Android got correct right off the bat. One of which was in Windows 8, they just didn't have cut and paste. Yeah, throw out the basic shit like that. But one of the real things that they haven't even fixed in the new Windows is the make or break part of smartphones now: notifications. Notifications is the consensual part of smartphones, and it is the must have of all smartphones now, and it has to be attached to every app. And I'm not joking. iOS did this, Android did this, Windows Phone didn't do this. I don't know about BlackBerry. But Windows Phone, basically, whatever you put onto their front page, they were that's what you'd get notifications on, or selective notifications. And the thing about iOS and Android is not only can you get notification on every single app, you can turn off or on selective notifications whenever you want it. You can have them all on, you can have them all off, you can have some of them on, some of them off, however the fuck you want. And basically you can customize them. Except iOS, and I mean the notifications, not the desktop, because let's face it, iOS has a shitty customization. But looking at the new Ubuntu phones, do I think it could make it? There's a possibly good chance it can. Because, A, it's got the notifications right. I checked it out, and it's pretty much true. I don't know much about the App Store, but there does seem to be some solid things about Ubuntu phones that are actually more solid than Windows phones. Way more solid. And if it does come out true and better, this will be the final nail in 3DS's coffin. Nintendo 3DS. PS Vita is already dead. There was no chance an overpriced handheld like that was ever going to make it, especially with the smartphone market the way it was going, and the casuals just going straight into the smartphone. It's just no chance of survival. But if Ubuntu phones do the crash, I guarantee Nintendo will be sweating shit. It will be sweating. It will be over for the 3DS. There's no fucking way Nintendo can start selling consoles if the Ubuntu becomes even hits in the third place mark, and just takes a good portion away from both Android and iOS. It's just not going to survive. The 3DS is dead. Add it with the simple fact that Apple finally updated their iPod touches. No, no, Nintendo just won't survive this at all. And when I said that Nintendo was going to be okay the last time, that's because when I saw Windows Phone, I was laughing my ass off. This is a real threat towards the 3DS. This can kill it, along with the iPod Touch. Yeah. And I mean, add it with iOS and Android and Ubuntu phones. They end up becoming the big three. Yeah. All of them combined, then Nintendo 3DS is pretty much goose is cooked.